Robert Kiyosaki is one of the most famous finance gurus of his time. He's the author of the world's best-selling finance book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's also known for his extremely accurate predictions, such as the financial banking collapse of 2008. Kiyosaki has emerged as an influential symbol of financial knowledge. Recently, he made more frightening predictions, which we might see our hard-earned cash melt before our eyes.
I hope I'm wrong, but I think we're heading some rough times financially, globally. So this is it's the best time to get rich.
He cautions us about an impending recession that necessitates our utmost attention and vigilance. In this video, we'll share some tips on how to avoid financial traps and how to invest your money in 2023. Therefore, it is of the utmost importance that you pay close attention in watching this video until the very end. Robert Kiyosaki has been expressing concern about the unstable economy and the inevitable crash for a long time. In 2023, he intensified his predictions, painting a bleak picture of our future.
We're going to print as much of this as possible to keep the crash from accelerating. But they're the guys who are causing it.
Whether we like it or not, a massive crash is on the horizon, and it's happening right now. Kiyosaki sees this recession as the greatest opportunity in history, a chance for those who are prepared to take advantage and emerge stronger. He points to the alarming signs and warns that the crash will surpass anything we've experienced before. In late January, Kiyosaki posted a question to his subscribers. What is worse than a Great Depression? This paved the way for his heightened warnings in 2023. On February 10, 2023, he boldly tweeted, "Crash is here." The first dominoes had already fallen in Silicon Valley in 2022, resulting in a loss of 144,000 jobs. By 2023, an additional 66,000 people would be impacted by this economic catastrophe. Kiyosaki's argument is based on the rising prices of these assets, which he views as a reflection of the worsening financial situation in the United States. He claims that prices are soaring because the poor and middle class are struggling to make ends meet and sinking deeper into debt. However, he urges his followers on Twitter not to panic. Instead, he presents this as excellent news. Kiyosaki urges his followers to invest just $30 in a single silver coin.
Printing trillions of dollars and destroying the U.S. dollar. How do gold and silver kind of avoid that trap?
Which he sees as God's money, with intrinsic value and authenticity. Unlike fake ETFs or paper currency, it cannot be counterfeited. He adds that anybody has $30 to invest in a single silver coin. He wants people to create a habit of collecting silver and gold. He backs that up by revealing his intention to acquire more gold, silver, and Bitcoin, what he considers real money. He firmly believes that after the recession, using counterfeit currency will only lead to further financial ruin. The continuous printing of billions of currencies by the Federal Reserve to prop up the markets will increase the country's debt and devalue the dollar, paving the way for a global recession. According to Kiyosaki, 5 factors pose a significant economic threat and make a global recession highly likely. Debt stands out as the first factor, a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Debt. Debt is a pressing concern, according to Kiyosaki. Excessive debt stands as one of the foremost challenges for the economy, risking its stability. When individuals, businesses, or governments struggle to repay their debts, a cascade of consequences unfolds. This starts a chain reaction. People spend less money, the economy slows down, and it even might lead to a recession. If banks and other lenders lose a lot of money, they become hesitant to lend more. This makes it hard for people and businesses to get loans. If this happens in many countries, financial instability is inevitable. Kiyosaki urges vigilance in addressing debt levels. Governments and individuals must strive to mitigate excessive debt to safeguard the economy. By managing debt effectively, we can mitigate the negative impacts, enhance economic stability, and foster a healthier financial landscape. If you like this video so far, we suggest you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're serious about your financial future. The second factor is economic inequities. Economic inequities are a major concern for Kiyosaki. He worries about the growing gap between the rich and the poor. When resources and wealth are unevenly distributed in an economy, it creates instability and insecurity for certain groups. According to Kiyosaki, the current economic system tends to favor the wealthy, which leads to social and economic instability. When wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few, it reduces consumer spending because most people have less money to spend. This decrease in demand for goods and services can result in lower profits for businesses and eventually lead to a recession. Moreover, income inequities can hinder social mobility. Those in lower income brackets have limited access to education and opportunities for advancement. This lack of upward mobility further exacerbates the economic imbalance. In the long run, this imbalance negatively impacts productivity and innovation, ultimately affecting the global economy in a detrimental way. The third factor is inflation. Inflation, a sustained increase in the general price level of goods and services, can have significant negative consequences on the economy. It often rises from factors such as an increase in money supply, decrease in the supply of goods and services, or an increase in demand. Inflation can make life harder, particularly for the working class. Robert further expresses concern that the current global inflation rate, if left unchecked, can erode the value of people's savings and investments, reduce purchasing power, hinder investments, and lead to higher interest rates. Moreover, inflation can introduce uncertainty and instability in financial markets, potentially resulting in a recession. The fourth factor is policy failure. Policy failures stemming from flawed economic strategies, corruption, and ineffective implementation can have detrimental effects on the economy. They can result in economic instability, inequity, and recessions. When there are mistakes in planning for economic growth, instances of corruption, or poor execution of policies, the consequences can be far-reaching. Inadequate regulation, fiscal mismanagement, and insufficient investments contribute to long-term weaknesses, making the economy vulnerable to external shocks such as pandemics or geopolitical changes. It is crucial to address these policy failures by implementing effective policies, ensuring proper regulation, prudent fiscal management, and strategic investments. These proactive measures foster stability, productivity, innovation, and equitable distribution of income and wealth, laying the foundation for sustainable growth and prosperity. The next factor is lack of adequate financial knowledge. Lack of knowledge about money and finances can create problems for many people, as Kiyosaki points out. He believes that our education system doesn't do enough to teach us about managing money, and that's a letdown. Kiyosaki thinks that if people had better financial education, they would be able to make wiser choices with their money, such as investments and savings. When people don't understand how to handle their finances, it can cause bigger issues in the economy. Additionally, when people lack financial knowledge, they make impulsive decisions instead of thinking carefully about what is best for them. Robert's key recommendations. Recession or economic downturn are inevitable within a natural cycle of the economy. While it is challenging to predict their timings, it is crucial to understand their potential impact on personal finances and take proactive steps to protect oneself. Robert Kiyosaki offers 3 key recommendations to help you prepare for such occurrences. Diversify your investments. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of spreading investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities. This diversification minimizes the risk associated with being heavily invested in a single sector that could be significantly impacted during an economic downturn. Kiyosaki recommends investing in assets that generate passive cash flow, such as rental properties or dividend-paying stocks. Such investments can provide a stable income stream even in the event of an economic crash. Build up an emergency fund. Kiyosaki advises establishing a cash reserve that covers at least 6 months of living expenses. This fund serves as a safety net in case of unexpected job loss or financial difficulties. Creating a comprehensive plan for handling a financial crisis is essential, including strategies like expense reduction, exploring alternative income sources, and potential downsizing. An emergency fund not only provides a financial cushion, but also reduces stress, enables you to seize opportunities, and safeguard against falling into debt during economic recessions. Focus on financial literacy. Kiyosaki highlights the significance of financial education, particularly in areas of investing and entrepreneurship. By acquiring knowledge and skills in managing money and generating income, individuals are better equipped to navigate economic ups and downs. Staying updated on economic news and trends is essential, and it's crucial to rely on reputable sources of information. Seeking professional advice, such as consulting a financial advisor, can provide expert insights on protecting investments and preparing for economic downturns. Kiyosaki believes that financial education plays a critical role in safeguarding assets and achieving financial independence. Stay tuned for more valuable information to help you reach your financial goals. Subscribe and hit that notification bell for our latest updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.